new stuff is what?
What he sent.
I don't know. What am I looking for? Hello, everybody. Carrie's just showing me some blanks and wondering what they are. These are probably one of the giveaways. It was full wood, right?
What?
It was full wood?
No.
Oh.
It was a blank like that.
This is full wood.
Yeah, it was full wood.
It's probably one of these because that's Queen Leopard.
Yes, but I had no.
Oh, okay. Because that's got some great chatoyans in that one.
Sitting there.
All right. Carrie misplaced a blank. Can't find it. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Lawrence. Kevin's at work. We'll have to go get him after we're all done. Doing great today. Joe, hope you're doing well. Figures when I start talking, I got to start coughing. My goodness. Hello, Cindy. And Cindy. And hello, Denise. Hello, Denise. Hello, Denise. And Will's in the house. Hello, Will. And Joe again. Cole here. I've been watching Ryan Hall, y'all. Oh, yeah, I see that guy on there. Yeah. Got a little, it was flurrying here today. Super cold. It's going to get to like minus 11 at 2 or 3 in the morning or something like that. Let's go look at this weather guy here. Oh, it's 19 now. And the hourly has us dropping all the way to 12 degrees at 7 a.m. And then tomorrow up to 26. It's a heat wave. All right. Oh, she found it. Where'd you find it?
Mine.
Oh, she carried it away. The other house. The other office. Hello, Judith. Hello. John Sloat is in the house. Carrie's over here next to me. Dawn is in the house. We got 2 couples here. It's a couples dance. Let's go. Christina C., hope you're doing well. Sandy Black, all the way from Mr. Devon, England over there. Beautiful place. Brooke Giardini's in the house. Joe, and Joe, Brooke, and John. Dang it. I was doing so good all day long until I started talking. Okay. Let me get a little bottle of water here first. What's that, babe? Brooke is first up.
Yep.
No. I got this Caitlin Harger blank first, and then Brooke is next. My energy level's very good, and just got a little bit of reduced lung capacity so far, but it'll be all right. It'll shape up after time. Let me move this light over here so it's not shining so bright off this shiny metal here. Okay, first thing we got to do is we got this really cool step stones. It's this sort of kind of a stepping stone look, filled in with black and then glitter clear in between that.
Oh, there's one other before Brooke.
There's one other before Brooke. Oh, man, false advertisement right here. Watch out, folks. Okay, let me get this spin up here. Let's see, and the blower is on. Oh, I got to turn my TV on above my head here. I forgot I'm not doing a recording or a center of the Leap Live. Let me get this dialed in here so I can see any things are coming. So I've been tinkering around in the shop all day. I cleaned the ventilation system, emptied the bags that collect all the stuff that we're turning, cleaned out the inside of the filter, made a couple of ink pens this morning. They came out freaking awesome. Absolutely love them. I may not even send them. Hey, Carrie, did you back those up yet? Carrie, did you pack those ink pens up yet? Oh, man, I can't keep them. Oh, well. I guess that fabulous customer is going to be getting her ink pens. They came out really cool. Got some really nice stabilized burl from Troy, and they made fantastic, beautiful pens. Oh, you think I'm kidding, Denise? That one, you know, that one that's a rifle, looks like a bullet. I love how that thing clicks off and on. That is way too cool. I think I might be ordering a couple sets of those for myself. Here's what I did learn today, though. That, let me show you on the paper here. This particular thing here, it will tell you that the tube barrel, it should be 1 and 31/32, which is a 32nd of an inch from 2 inches. And I'd always thought that these tubes that they ship are that perfect length. What I've learned is they are not. So now when because I usually put this in this tube inside the blank after I drill it out, and then I sand the edges down to just the edge of the actual tube and barrel. I did that today, and I measured it, and it was a little long, and I'm like, oh, wait a minute. Maybe they oversized some of these tubes, I don't know, but I trimmed it down to a perfect 1 and 31/32. And the way I do that is I take this micrometer, let me turn that blower off for a second, and it's set right at 0, and I come out to 1 inch and all the way down here. Now, it doesn't have 31/32 on here, but 15/16 is 30/32, and we come up one more 32nd to right there, and then I lock this thing in, and then I put the blank in between these two grips, and I think that has just increased the quality of the pens that I'm going to make. I did that for Denise's today, and man, they came out on the freaking money, both of them, and they're just gorgeous blanks. Just gorgeous. And then the pens went together fabulously. I love the bullet accessories. Yeah, the pens are way cool. Way cool. Okay, what are we doing here? Let me go look at the doctor's prescription sheet Dr. Carey has given me. Baseball bat, 0.50. I did shorten this one to 4 3/4. So pretty typical baseball bat, 0.50. Here we go. Blower back on. Hello, Brian. Oh, yes, I know you have an archery shop, Denise, for sure. Yeah, and I did know your brother was I knew he was into the archery. He had told me that he's making these crazy expensive cool bows or crossbows. I can't remember. Or compound bows. I don't think I know all the terminology yet. But he will absolutely love that. That burl that Troy stabilized up, absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, it's a .53, so we're almost there. Crossbow, there you go. Way to be on it, Joe. I helped Kevin this morning get the Harry Potter tower squared away. He did a really good job, but there was one place in the directions that, quite frankly, wasn't very clear. I'm a little shocked. But I showed him where that was and how to count them off, and he nailed it. That's .50 right there. So he's probably going to continue with that one soon, which will be cool. All right, here we go. On the other end here. Fun to be back in the shop tinkering around all day. Carrie's been over there shipping and cleaning and packing and doing all that fun stuff. I really am sad that I didn't get much done this weekend because I was sick, continuing on from the 31st. But everybody knew I was sick. But on the 31st, I woke up, didn't feel too bad, but within a few hours, whoo, I was hurting bad. And went back to bed and literally spent the 31st and the 1st in bed. And Carrie's not seen me that sick for probably 6 or 7 years. Oh, it sucked. I would say I go a little stir crazy, but I didn't because I was sleeping the whole time. I never slept that much in my life. All right, that looks like about a .50 right there. 0.52. My eyeballs are off. Need to turn more pens so I can be more accurate. And right now we're making some more me having my chest packed up my belt. Oh man. Yeah, I wouldn't try that, Lawrence. I would just enjoy it on video. Or get one of those archery video games where you can pretend like you're Robin Hood. But man, it does feel good to be back in the shop all day, farting around and tinkering around. I did buy Carrie Beston's show so we could enjoy that together. I think we did that on the second or third, I think. One of our more favorite movies. There's an air bubble in that thing. Look at that. That's crazy. I can feel it as I'm turning. Feels like a rock. That's a nice slope on that one. Let's get the slope on this one looking good. And Carrie got a big box from Troy yesterday or today, so she's processing that. So if you got something from Troy in the last little bit, look out for an email. The Queen Leopard is on the prowl. All right, let's put it there. Ryan, on our 24-hour live, I did 47 total pens. 45 were customer pens, and 2 were a couple that we threw in. One was a giveaway, and one was, I forget why we turned it. So 47 in 24 hours. Last weekend on Saturday and Sunday, I did 61. But those were not 24-hour periods. Okay, artist choice. That was crazy. Oh, man, that's not good, Lawrence. Be careful, man. Hello, Sarah. Yeah, ma'am. Did you bump something that night? Let's go see. We want Caden in there. Let's see. Let's go here. We do that often.
It's easy to do.
It's really weird to do. I'm just waiting for, is this where it is? Yeah. I'm waiting for Joe to tell me, hey, I just quieted somebody or something.
Caden Sassy done.
Oh, here he is. Caden, you were in the jailhouse, man. You're good now, buddy. Jump on in there. By the way, that's never on purpose. I remember one night, I think it was Kat who silenced Life with Natty. I'm like, oh, crap. So the next time she was on, I apologized. I'm like, oh, my goodness. Caden's out of the jailhouse or the poorhouse or something. Not sure which. Okay, what are we going to do on here? It's a very cool pattern. I love the stepping stone type of thing.
Hello, everyone. I am here with no voice. Oh, my hip just keeps going out. Oh,
Oh, he does speed. Yeah, we
there's
all
my
speed.
hip.
Sorry about that, Caden.
Yes, I must have done that by accident. I was probably
that happens
reading
all
your
the time.
post to highlight it, and I
Who
deleted it.
silenced Angel Lee Rose that time?
Tammy.
Oh, Tammy did that? That was
Hi,
funny.
Sarah Ann. Hope you're feeling
Adam
better.
popped in and goes, hey, I can't talk.
Hey,
Or
Cindy.
Angel can't talk. I saw Sarah had a thing tomorrow or today. Looks like she was making some cases there. Okay, so we got 4 3/4. That would be 2 3/8 to the halfway point. That looks good. Oh, what happens at MEPS tomorrow? Is that when you like go to boot camp, or you just doing some testing and physicals and stuff like that, and then you go back later?
Is it Army?
I
Air
think he's going
Force?
I think he's going to the Air Force.
If you go in the Air Force, my son's in the Air Force.
Was
He's
that
in
right, or
Korea.
National Guard or something, I forget. He might come to basic training here in Oklahoma.
Ooh,
If he does, we're going to take him out to pizza when they let him out of prison.
yeah.
Tag. What's a tag?
The tag.
I don't know what the tag is. Oh, testing and physical. No, National Guard.
Ah,
Or no is that no National Guard or going to the National Guard?
probably means 2.
Okay.
What's the
so
tag, Denise?
2 1/4.
Not sure what that means. So speaking of Life with Natty, she is hosting a Year of You May, and she has invited us to
Oh, the ticket for the ride event.
yeah, I'll get to that in a second. That's one of the other things I have on my list. So Life with Natty is hosting a Year of You May. I may have said that on my Wild Wednesday, but not everyone would have been there possibly. So it's all featuring You May art, which is all at Diamond Art Club. And she's had lots of paintings over the years, had a lot come out on Black Friday. And so Natty's made a beautiful tray to go along with it and a blank, which I wanted to support her and do that. So I had that and can show that on my Wild Wednesday. So we'll be showing that throughout the year. And we are also sponsoring that event, and we'll do about 2 to 3 different things throughout the year to support that. So that should be fun. I'll probably have her on if she wants to come on and talk about that. That is another thing. But one of my goals this year is there's so many great members to feature them events or whatever. So we're going to be having Sparkling Diamonds with Brittany and Robin. Robin was on our Wild Wednesday and won a few things to purchase. So they are going to be hosting an Emma Casey event in February with Art and Soul and whoever else sells Emma's artwork.
That's right.
So they will be featured as a guest on a coming Wednesday. And I'll probably have Sarah Ann on. I know I didn't tell you this, but I'm going to have you on. You are sponsoring a lot of events for this year. Ticket to Ride. Let's see if I say this right. Asian DP Along 2025. So she made a beautiful bag for that, which she goes live on her channel, SarahAnnCreations.com. She has also made our leopard leatherwork shirts, which I'll try and get those back up there because there's a lot of new members who might want one that don't have one. Me included. I have one, but I put a bleach stain on it. So too much shout on another shirt and it blended.
Uh-oh.
So my extra large for lounging works, but my other one is, I got this big white stain. Looks like I spilt milk. So anyway, so what
We
other
need some
event?
of those no stain shirts.
I know, I wish. And then we are also sponsoring New Year with Whimsy, or New Year of Whimsy. And also Bling in the New Year, which Troy Shipley is working on a blank to go with the kind of a painting that's in the, I guess, the tagline for like weekly posts. It's by New May called Watch for the Stars, and it's by Kat Fedora. I have it. I have moved my drill somewhere, and I'm waiting for an embellishment kit that has all my embellishments. So I moved on to something different that I could do Hannah Lynn and that at the same time. And I have kitted up, got the embellishments in there. So we'll see what we can do with that. So that's what we're doing so far that we know of. We might be hosting an event. I'm working on it. I announced it at Wild Wednesday. As soon as I finalize a few things with some sponsors, I will make the final announcement. It will probably be sometime in this first quarter here. So we've got one sponsor, 2 sponsors actually, the Artist and Diamond Art Club. So that's kind of exciting. So look for that information as soon as we nail down the
That's
date.
just crazy.
Yeah, that was exciting. I thought I had no voice and I was like trying to scream with excitement and couldn't get anything out.
I thought you won the lottery, but it was just Diamond Art Club.
He's like, what? He thought I saw another mouse in the house. Yeah, we live right behind a lake, a man-made lake, and when it gets cold, the little critters try to come in, and one came in, and I could see him.
Sad.
Yes, I could see him. And one night I was diamond painting very late or early, however you want to look at it, and I heard this little going across the floor, and I'm like, "Aah!" And Kevin comes out. What? What? The mouse. Where'd he go? Behind somewhere. So we lined up the whole living room practically with a little glue trap. So wherever he walked at night, we'd catch him. And one day we tried it. It was a few days. Nothing happened. I go, this doesn't work. Tim goes, he'll get there. And one day I went over to the back door.
Well, what you said was, he's going around. He's too smart.
He is. He is.
I said he's a mouse.
He's smart. And so I went over to the back door, and there were some traps there in case he went along the wall. And I saw him, and he was just kind of trying to squirm. I'm like, ah! And Tim goes, what now? I'm like, the mouse. Take the mouse. Take the mouse. Get him out. Do you want to see him? No. That was my experience with the mouse.
I think a little bit of that air bubbles. Oh yeah, a little bit right there. See that? That's the remnants of an air bubble that was stuck in the thing. So
And those are my
I
stories
need
for
to trim
today.
that off. So we're just gonna trim that a little bit because we'll never be able to sand down that deep. Just gone. You can feel it when you're turning. Little tiny indent. Now just smooth all that out. There we go. Beautiful. Yeah, we'd never be able to sound that. I think it was probably 2/1000ths of an inch deep. All right, let's get back to the diaper here. Let's see. They are most of the time. We had mice at work, which mice, they're afraid of you, but everybody's afraid of them. Look at Joe. Nope, don't want it. Don't want to see it.
Yep, that's right, Joe. Mm-hmm.
At least it was a mouse and not a rat. Is there? I mean, I know there's a genealogical difference, but they don't they look?
They're
the same?
bigger. They're bigger and longer and have that that movie Ben?
Yeah, we just got little, what do you call them? Field mice.
They're still the only mouse I like is named Mickey. That's it.
Know about Minnie?
Her too.
Okay.
They're married. It's a pair deal.
I was watching a CNBC special about Mickey and Minnie Mouse and how the whole Disney experience is becoming too expensive for regular people. And I said, well, that's awesome because I ain't regular people. I fit right in there. Never been regular, except in my digestive habits. Maybe that's too much information.
That is too much information.
Kevin hates when people call into work. Hey, Caroline, how you doing? Caroline's in the house.
Hello.
We'll be in Galveston on the afternoon, evening of the 14th. May have to meet up, Joe.
Yeah, unlike last time, Caroline, we thought we could come in a little earlier, but Tim has a business trip just before. So he comes home the night before, and then we drive to Galveston. So we won't have a lot of free time.
It'll be a gorgeous drive. About what, 8 hours, Carrie?
7 to 8, depending on where you hit traffic.
Yeah. We'll probably leave about 8 in the morning. So we'll be there in middler
No.
afternoon. What's that, babe?
More early evening.
No, about 4 or 5 o'clock.
Well, it took us a lot longer last time.
Well, that's because we took that scenic tour across Texas.
We took the scenic tour through Dallas. That was the problem.
Well, no, we went down 35.
All right, you know.
Remember, we went to Buc-ee's, and then we shot over from Buc-ee's and hit all these little tiny towns, and it was weird. We're not doing that again.
We thought it'd be fun to do scenic.
Yeah, not this
No.
time.
No.
We're just, and when we drove home last time, it was just straight up. It was 8 hours, pretty much down to back, except for stopping at Buc-ee's again.
Yeah, last time we stayed right in Texas City, but next to the Buc-ee's. The hotel was literally next door to the Buc-ee's. But this time we are on the island closer to the port. So that's just what was available.
What is that, Caroline? About 20 minutes from Texas City to Galveston, something like that, right?
Yeah, that's what it was when we went to see her when she had her chicken. Fried.
Yeah, it wasn't bad, that's for sure. A pleasant drive. Thank you, sir. What did I miss that was sad about Sarah? Christina is saying that's sad, Sarah.
Well, I know she hurt her back or something.
Oh, did you hurt your back?
Or
That's not good.
something, yeah.
Hope that heals quickly. Ooh.
Well, that's the last I read. So I don't know. Maybe that's not true.
Could be.
Maybe she's over that.
I don't know. Yeah, remember, Carrie, we went down to that Buc-ee's, and at some point below Fort Worth, we shot over on some state route, and it was pretty nice for a while. We went through Mejia and all these little towns.
No,
But
that's not when we did that.
isn't that when we went to Galveston doing that?
No. We went through Dallas going to Galveston.
Well, yeah, we went through Dallas, but we took the Western 35 out of there.
That was when we went to Crafter's Paradise in Austin or wherever that was.
Oh, yeah, we did that too. Yeah.
That's when we did that mistake.
Ah.
I remember these things.
Uh-huh.
That is why you keep me.
I'm usually mistaken. Well, I missed the Sarah Ann note, but everybody's saying, oh no, Sarah Ann. Yeah, I'm looking down here at the lathe and not up at the TV.
Shipping.
Often enough, anyway.
Shipping extraordinaire tonight.
Isn't Mejia like you go to Dallas, but you go down Fort Worth on the 35, and then there's some state route that you go over towards Houston? Oh, her parents died from hantavirus. Like recently?
With what?
The hantavirus.
What's that?
I don't know. I'd have to go look that up. Oh, be careful with mice. Yeah, mice have hantavirus. Yeah.
Oh.
Her in-laws had a neighbor that died from hantavirus. She was saying, be careful with the mice. Yeah, we put gloves on, take them out to the trash can, all that good stuff. Hello, horror movie bros.
Who's that?
Someone that lives in Wisconsin now. It's warmer in Texas today. Her
Is there a
in-laws did
picture?
not die. Sarah's in-laws did not die. That's good.
Horror movie bros.
Welcome in, horror movie bros. First time we've seen you, and we're glad you're here.
Where did you live in Texas? And do you have a first name? Maybe you would be anonymous because it's horror movies.
Anonymous horror movies.
Yeah, Kevin was waiting for you, Sarah. He confused both.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. It's all right, Kevin. It's all right. No big deal. So apparently, hantavirus is something that Yeah, I got to go look at the map again, Joe. I forget. We went through some little town and I thought, wow, sure would be nice to live here. This is cool. But I could be wrong about the name. I'll have to go look. Yeah, that might be it, Joe. South of you, right? When we finish this one up, I'll go look at the map and I'll tell you. All right, that's feeling dang smooth. I do have a new polishing rag. The other one just finally, it didn't wear out. It just got so overloaded that I couldn't wash it out anymore. All right, we got enough on there for about 5 pens now. Yeah. Thanks, horror movies.
Does horror movie have a first name? Or is it a
Horror movies. Horror movie bros. Do you have a first name? And do you have bros who like horror movies? Or are you a diamond painting lover and got some bros that love horror movies? Or you're the mom of a bunch of horror movie bros and you're borrowing their account. See how I can come up with all these scenarios? It's Sean, S-E-A-N. That's the name of our son. Okay, let's see what we got here.
Sean be in Korea.
And there it is. And you can see through this as it rotates. See the stepping stone format.
Oh, let me see how it came out.
It's pretty gorgeous. The buffer will make it just a little bit shinier.
Let's see. Hold it up.
I am holding it up. See? You can see through it.
Oh, that's pretty. Yep.
I see all the sparklies against the black.
That comes from Rapture Resins. It was a special order.
Me and my brother-in-law. There's our channel. We watch horror movies and we both like diamond. That's awesome. Welcome in. Hey, Connie. Good to see you. So Sean and his brother love horror movies and they're diamond painters.
Welcome in.
Welcome in. Okay.
Welcome to the Leap of the Leopard.
Let me put that in here. We'll finish that one up a little bit. Okay, who was next? You had somebody
over here.
Oh yeah, we got to do this one. Then who's up next after this?
Brooke, then Jennifer.
Okay, 5 1/4. It is 5 1/4. So Brooke is after this one right here. I thought Brooke was right up next, but I was wrong. Or as Fonzie would say, I was.
Yeah. Tim happened to forget about some other ones that we didn't get to finish the other night. So he needed to do his homework.
Yes, Sean, there are some crazy blanks that come through our partners. We do a couple of cool ones as well. In fact, I did this one here. This is our
Black Friday exclusive.
Black Friday exclusive. Thank you, Assistant Carrie. Black Friday exclusive.
The deal with this blank, we were doing a 24-hour live on Black Friday. And when we have these big events or do some kind of special thing, but it's now moved to our membership group, Center of the Leap, the highest level. They get to pick their own colors every month. But we did do one for this particular 24-hour event because it was a big deal. And it was close to Christmas. So the Wednesday before, when I do my Wild Wednesday, I go live every Wednesday night, showing blanks, having guests, doing all kinds of things, whatever happens to happen, because we're sneaky leopards. And so anybody that was on that live got to help choose the colors. We brought up a blue on the wheel, and then we showed all the blues, and everybody voted. The one that got the most votes went in, and we picked 4 colors and if we wanted glitter or not. And then we chose a couple of glitters and threw it in there. So there were 15 made, and we didn't write down the recipe. The 15 were there. Someone passed on it that won it. And so I just said, I'll put it up for the Wild Wednesday. And Christina F. won that. And so this is hers. We forgot to stick that in there with her order that's going out tomorrow. So,
Okay, so Joe, here's what we did. Last time we went to Galveston, on the way down, we went down 35 west out of Fort Worth because we stopped at the Buc-ee's over in Fort Worth rather than Denton, made it to Hillsboro, and then jumped on 171, went through Bynum, Malone, Hubbard, Munger, Coolidge, Tawakana, Mahia,
I don't remember.
Teague. Remember, it was rainy. And that was real bumpy road back there where they're doing all the construction.
Okay. Maybe.
And out of Mahia, we dropped down to Grosbeck and then over on 164 through Personville, Donnie, and then on to the 30 or 45 at Buffalo. So we were just out there sightseeing. And right there near Buffalo, there's a bunch of open pit mining going on, and they had the road all torn up. I'm like, whoa. And it was raining bad, and oh man, it was terrible.
Bad juju.
Okay, this one here we got to make round. Gonna speed it up, about 3,300 RPM. Blower on. Now we made this blank on the 24-hour live on Black Friday. And the all of what? Yeah, chose the color. Chose the colors Wednesday night, and then we poured it very first thing on the Friday, Black Friday 24-hour live. And by the end of that, we actually did that. Mahia, there you go. Yeah, we did make it was beautiful till the sun went down and got real dark and rainy and crappy over there by Buffalo. But on the way back up, we went straight up 45 to Dallas. But Carrie was right. When we went to the retreat, we went straight down 35 west to Temple. Go for it. Go for it, Lawrence. I turned 450 pens on my little Harbor Freight. Then I upgraded to this one. Okay, almost completely round. What's my instructions on this one? 0.56. It's going to be an executive bow tie or tuxedo bow tie. Is that the one with the little crease in the middle?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, got it. And that's going to be a 0.56. All right, nice and round. Okay, we're going to get some baseball bats and a 0.56. Yes, ma'am, I did, Joe. Oh, well, don't worry. Carrie will hook you up if you missed anything, Caden. He says he didn't put a turning. Oh, well, he may want. Hey, I think she wrote down artist choice on yours, Caden. But if you want something specific, let us know. Just shoot Carrie an email. leopards@leopardlw.com. There's a 0.56 right on the money.
Yep. If you don't put something in the notes, I just assume it's artist choice unless you tell me otherwise. But look on the Facebook, Caden, and you can see all the different styles that we've done most recently. A lot of people share their pens, and you can get some ideas that way.
Yeah, Caden's becoming a real pro on the styles. Didn't Caden win that wooden dyed one from Troy?
Yes.
What color is that one? Ooh, Caden, that's a pink one. Let me tell you, man, pick a simple design because I'll bet you the chatoyance in that one is through the roof. Hey, you know what, Lawrence? I have never changed the speed on that green one I got, that Harbor Freight green one. And I turned 450 pens on that one. Perfectly adequate length. Yeah, arf, arf, arf. Arf, arf, arf. More power. When that show was on, my kids used to think it was us because we had 3 boys and my name is Tim. I got to practice, Kevin. Critiqued all around. All right, let's do a little measurement here. I know that end is perfect. That end is on the money. Okay, now we got to do an executive bow or tuxedo bow tie. Let's see, 5 1/4. There's our center. We'll take this bow tie out to about 7/8. That'll look pretty good. Sarah Ann, he may have been trying to kill you, not make it go faster. Just kidding. I'm like more Al Borland. I can't even grow a beard. What are you talking about? Okay, here we go. Tim Allen's got a new TV show coming out. Looks typically funny. I saw the previews. So, Mr. Horror Movies, Sean, what's your brother's name? Yeah, Last Man Standing. He's a pretty funny dude. Got good writers. Knows what he likes. Knows what'll work. He's pretty good. Welcome in, Jeff and Sean. Yeah, Tim, all of movies, it's all the Santa Clauses, all that good stuff. Man, you guys got a whole bunch of diamond painting going. Fantastic. There's a design for you to make. Here's a design for you to make one with 2 witches cauldrons. That'd be cool. Oh yeah, horror movies. You and your sister and your brother-in-law and his girl and Beyonce and mom and dad, everybody subscribe now. I'm going to retire in a couple of years and I really need the help. And thanks, Joe, for helping out. I only live with my fiance. I was just naming everybody. But go ahead and subscribe. That way you get notifications when we go live. And generally we go live a lot. But I tell you, over the next couple of weeks, it's going to be pretty skinny because I got a trip this week. Going to Vegas
Again.
on the 9th, literally just to have dinner with a client, and then back on the plane the next morning, going to New York for a trade show. So I'll be there through the next, whenever the 13th is. Fly home the 13th. Carrie and I drive to Galveston, get on the Disney ship, and we get back on the 19th or something. So it's going to be a crazy couple of weeks where I'm not going to get a whole lot done here in the shop. So I'm going to try to scamper a lot over the next day or two, get as much done as I can. There we go. Wicked Kitty Princess. Hey, I've been subscribed for a while. That's okay. We love the lurkers. Everybody counts. We're glad that you're here, Wicked Kitty Princess. Horror Movie Bros is my fiance and my brother's account. Well, that is awesome. That is awesome. We're happy to have you here. Everybody will welcome you in, ask you 1,000 questions. You can ask them 1,000 questions, and by the time of a live or two, you know everything about us that you need to know, and probably more you didn't want to know. So this little design here is called the tuxedo bow tie. It looks a lot like all the other bow ties, except the knot in the middle is divided or separated. That's cool, Caden. Let me tell you, man, it's going to be a simple one on that because the last couple of those that I've done from Troy, those hot pink ones, man, they have just been gorgeous. I think it's probably mango, curly mango wood, I would guess. I don't remember exactly what it was, but that curly mango is awesome, just awesome. Now, he doesn't normally dye the Amboina burl because it is ferociously gorgeous all on its own, but he does dye the curly mango, and that hot pink is a killer. But I do have some airtime on the planes, Lauren. So what I'm going to do is download a bunch of scroll saw YouTube videos and watch them. See what I can pick up and learn, because before the end of February, I would say January, but it's almost gone by the time I get back. I am going to have that scroll saw out. I'm going to be making something.
What?
I'm going to make you my heart in scroll saw.
I don't think so, Tim.
I haven't seen Rebecca, and she must have been downloading Pal World or something to get going. Did you like that, Caden? Hey, you know, when you get my age, Caden, cheese is all I got left.
Oh,
Cheese and corn. That's what I'm full of.
dang it.
What's wrong, baby? She dropped her cigarette.
Stickers.
Oh, stickers. I was going to say, I didn't know she started smoking.
No, I can barely breathe.
That's what I thought. Me too.
No, yeah, but yours is curable. Mine is just kind of there.
Have you, John? That's awesome. Yeah, one of our friends, Horror Movie Bros, is named Rebecca. She has a very fun channel called Crafting and Crime Daily, where she really talks about a lot of crime cases, but she does a bit of crafts, Legos, and diamond painting. And she's even had some of her art turned into a diamond painting, and we have done a matching pen for her art. So check her out too. But she plays Pal World right now. She's actually on there doing it up. All right, Caden. Be safe, buddy. Make blue tape. What does that mean, Lawrence? Because I do have some blue painting tape, and I ain't afraid to use it. How is it my best friend? Am I taping my eyelids open?
Because so it stays in place.
Could be.
You scroll saw before.
Oh, I was late in Utah when I did that.
I know, you've still done it.
That was before 2005.
Still done it.
Sarah Ann, you're a beast. Man, just making those bags. Very nice.
I asked her for one.
You got a mic?
Yes.
Oh, good. Just checking.
She
Make
asked
sure.
me that every single live.
Well, yeah, because I didn't know if you turned it off or left it on or what. Because I wanted her to hear you.
How do you think you've heard me?
I don't know. I could hear you across the room.
That's why people have answered me, Tim.
But I didn't know if you had it on now.
I don't think
That's
you
all.
trust me, people.
Didn't know if you were in and out of the house or what. Because I'm not looking in your direction. I'm over here turning.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Maybe I should charge Tim every time he asks me. You would.
You should charge me. What will you charge me? 2 kisses?
No,
No?
no.
Why? Because you get those for free?
Those are old hat.
They're old hat. Yeah, you're funny, man. Put it on your wood projects to attach your pattern. Spray adhesive. Cool. I missed what Kevin said. I was looking down.
I think I'm gonna have to do that other stuff sitting down. It's too much. My foot hurts. This is my slippers are not as thick as
Uh-oh.
yours. That's what I have to do.
Okay.
That pen. You gotta buff that pen. That pen, when you're done with it, you need to buff it so I can.
Right now?
Yeah.
Like right away?
Well, before the end of the live, or right
Okay.
at the end of the live, I should say.
Yeah, okay. I could do that. We'll go to the buffer. We haven't gone there for a while.
4, 5, 6,
Oh, very nice, Lawrence.
7,
Good.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
I'm sure even with your fine instruction, I'll screw up somehow.
So,
But then I will learn and I'll say, oh, I don't want to do that again. Every time I give people advice, I say, hey, don't ask me how I know. Because that means I screwed up and figured it out. Wasn't going to go live anymore. Oh, he's joking. He's joking. Here we go. There it is. The tuxedo bow tie. All right, now Carrie says she wants me to go over to the buffer and buff it. So let me get the buffer out here. It's okay, Kevin. People want to return and see the wrap up and see the next step. No big deal. Okay. That's part of the fun. All right, here we are at the buffer. This is my old lathe, Lawrence, the old Central Machinery lathe that I started with. Oh, got to take the bushings out. Yeah, I think that's part of the fun of the live is nobody expects you to finish that live. They just enjoy watching the build. So it's not about completing, it's about building. By the way, if I miss a question in the chat, just re-put it up there again because, you know, I'm over here not really looking at the TV screen. This one's definitely going to go to the leopard scope. There we go. But we're going to go look at this under the scope because that'll be cool. That'll be cool. Or as they say in Scotland, give me some haggis, man.
Christina's envelope is right there. I'll get it
Nice.
after I do these other things.
Look at that. I can't even believe that we mixed this up.
Isn't that nuts?
That is, look at that swirly in the middle of that clear. That trailing purple there.
Really beautiful. We have one more left. 2 people passed on their winning. And so I have one more, and that will be on this week's Wild Wednesday. So look for that. So
Ooh,
if this
baby.
interests you, you do have a chance to win the opportunity to purchase it. Oh, my mic. Yes, we have 2 people who passed on their winning the blank. They contacted me. So last week I put it up for winning the opportunity to purchase, and Christina F won that. And we will do the last one ever in existence this Wednesday at 6 p.m. Central.
Let's see what we're doing here. Taking long. Okay.
I have the part.
Who teaches very beginning videos? Let's see. I got to scroll up. Hans Meyer. Okay. Oh, Gwinnett Wood. Yeah, he's down there in Georgia, isn't he? Gwinnett Woodworkers. Let's see. Yeah, Kevin will build. Yeah, I actually turned that one there, that green one there, Lawrence, into my buffing machine with a kit from Penn State Industries. Comes with the wheels, the compound, the shaft, the big nuts, the washers, all that kind of stuff. All right, let's put that in there. We'll do that when we get going here. Let's see who's next, baby. Brooke Giardini is up next. Come on down. You're next contestant on The Price is Right. Price is wrong, Bob. Yeah, Norcross, Georgia. Absolutely. Gwinnett County. Yeah, I'm just over here drilling right now for some oil. Brooke, hopefully you're still here. If not, you can watch the replay, but either way, you're next. And you've got a Friday night, I was going to say Friday night special. You've got a, oh man, I can't even think today. You've got a 24-hour live exclusive and a gorgeous Rapture resin. Let's see what we're doing for Brooke here. 5 1/4. She gets a 0.56. Okay, we got Artist Choice on the Rapture resin. And we got the tuxedo bow tie design on this Friday night, or Friday. Keep going, Friday night special. The 24-hour live exclusive, which happened to be a Friday, Black Friday. All right, let's make this bad boy round. And Lawrence, the only reason I upgraded was because I wanted variable speed and reversibility. I used variable speed all the time. I only used reversibility 4 or 5 times. Nice, Lawrence. Getting them tools together. Here we go. Blower on. I don't know if you can see that, but I'm going to back this camera out. and go like this. This is the coolest thing ever. Now watch you can tell when it becomes clear, because you can watch that go right into there. When it becomes solid string. You bet, Lawrence, that'll work. Yes. And then this stuff here sits on top. So they go like that. So that sucker works pretty good. Go. That should be pretty good. Now we'll slow it down. About 1700 RPM. Get in a little closer. We're going to 0.56. And when this is rotating, this is so silky smooth. I don't think we're at 0.56 yet. No, we're at 0.63. More digging to do. All right, that's going to be getting closer. Boom, on the money. Hey, that looks like an actual baseball bat. Look at that. That's cool. That's sad, Kevin. That's sad. I guess I'll have to step in your place and build Legos. Your fans will deserve it and demand it. Oh, I know why, Kevin. Because the Patriots recruited you as their new coach, right? Do you have to move to Boston to accept this position, Kevin? I knew it. I knew it, Kevin. I knew they'd recruit you eventually. I knew they would choose Kevin because he's been the assistant manager of many pro teams on Madden. Every year, Madden gets him. So I knew it was just a matter of time. Kevin, are you going to re-recruit Tom Brady out of broadcasting back into the NFL? Lawrence, did they not pick you in the NFL draft? Is that why you're sad? Just kidding. Nice. Oh, they were bullies. Yeah. They're usually a bunch of insecure guys looking for blood. Bullies are just broken people. And generally, they're the bully on the receiving end as well. And they go on to become the bullying on the giving end because that's where they find their value. Ah. You sure he's going to give up all that TV time, Kevin? What time you done tonight, Kev? About 11 almost? Yeah, no doubt. Most of us do, Lawrence. Most of us do. Most everybody in high school, junior high, are all trying to figure out how to fit in, where to fit in, who their friends are, why their friends are their friends, all that good stuff. I usually fed the seagulls saltine crackers until I fooled them into throwing down a Alka-Seltzer. But that was when I was in the Navy in Virginia Beach. I never saw a seagull before then. I was 18 years old down there in Virginia Beach, and I thought, man alive, never seen so many birds. Personally, I'd have eaten the French fries myself. I like French fries, especially good ones. I don't know exactly where Elizabeth City is, but I think it's one of those towns that's right there on the town. I was over at what was called Dam Neck, Virginia, Damneck, and it was right on the North Carolina line. If you went south of that base, it was the Fleet Combat Training Center, Atlantic, and if you went south of that base, you were in North Carolina. Norfolk, or as they say down there in Norfolk, Virginia, the place that had a sign that said "Sailors and dogs keep off the grass." I remember seeing that sign. I stepped on the grass just on important. It's snowing. Yeah, it never snows there. You're correct, Connie. You are correct. I was down there for about, got there in November of 79 and left there. No, I got there in, November 79 and left there in April of 80. I was there a little over a year and a quarter, year and a third. Lovely area. Yeah, I'd have to go Google that and see where that is, Lawrence, because I can't remember. That was 45 years ago for me. I lived in Virginia Beach at this place for a short while I was down there, and my zip code was 23456. Thought that was so cool. 23456. Yep, I remember Morgan's Corner. I remember the name. I'd have to go look at it though. There we go. Another gorgeous one. That'll polish up gorgeously. Beautiful. Okay, now this is also going to be, oh, I got to put some bushings in this one. Baseball bat .56 and artist choice.
Where are you at now?
Doing Brooke's second one.
Ooh, how'd the first one come out?
Beautiful. Gorgios.
It's her first leopard pen. Ooh, oh, that's it. What's that hers? Oh, she got one too. I forgot.
Yeah, the one with the bushings.
Very pretty, Miss Brooke.
You got your mic?
No,
Oh,
I'm
okay.
talking here.
Okay, just checking because I didn't see your mic on you.
A whole bunch of orders.
Blowers on. .56 baseball bat. Not finished, but it's done. Oh, wait, which one was that, Care? Let me see real quick. Because I buffed somebody's. Oh, this is the one I buffed? I didn't drill the ends and clean it out, though. We're almost there. Hey, Audrey. What's 6'2"? How you doing, Audrey? You having a good day? .58. Almost there. Yeah, it's a little cold everywhere. All over the country, except the deepest southern part in Phoenix. But the Arctic grip has a grip on us all. I think it's about 18 over here. And 18 is not the depth of the snow, but the thermometer. Ooh, that'd be deep. On the money. On the money. You, yeah, Chili. That's Chili Will. We'll call you Chili Willie. Unless that terribly offends you, then we will not call you Chili Willie. But that's cold, no matter where you're from. Let's see now. What are we going to do for Brooke on this? It's going to sparkle no matter what we do. But do not call me Bill. Okay. My dad's from Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania. And his name is Bill. William, actually. Bill. He always went by Bill. With the wind chill, it's -3. Yeah, very windy here. Let's see. What are we going to do for Miss Brooke? I'm thinking let's see. I think I got an idea here. There's the sensor. It's not going to be wide enough. Let me do the other thing. Let's go to about right there. Let's see how that goes here. Hello, Cat C. Welcome from Arizona. Probably the only place in the country where it's warm. Hopefully you're in Phoenix or something. Well, welcome in. Glad you're here. Share, like, subscribe, comment. Tell all your friends. Say hi to everybody, Cat. And everybody say hi to Cat. Thank you very much. Oh, northern Arizona. Yeah, that's chilly up there. All that Flagstaff Page and Vermilion Cliffs and all that good stuff. Carrie,
What?
Cat from northern Arizona is here.
Hello, I said
Cat
hi.
C. Oh, good. Yeah, Cindy's out there in the northwest corner. Yeah, northern Arizona is gorgeous. And there's so many different northern Arizonas up there, I'll tell you. The most remote part of northwest Arizona I ever drove to was driving from St. George to Mesquite. I think there's about 11 or 20 miles or something that you drive through there in northern Arizona. That's not much there. But we're glad you're here, Kat. You got any questions? Throw them out to the crowd. Everybody will
How did you
gleefully
find us?
answer. What's that, Care?
Hey, Kat, how did you find us?
How did you find us, Kat? Says Carrie. By the way, I'm Tim. I'm the one turning the pen. Carrie's over there as the other voice that doesn't sound like mine. Probably driving down the street and saw the
billboard.
billboard. Just kidding. We don't have a billboard. Yeah, I've been through page once or two, maybe 2 or 3 times.
There's a Carhartt store there. That's
Yeah.
all I know.
I've been close to Page a lot, as I have driven from St. George over through somewhere and then down past some little mountain and down past the Vermilion Cliffs and dumped out near Page. Gorgeous. I love the Vermilion Cliffs. From Shays Live. That's awesome.
Cool.
We're glad you're here. I was busy today, but wasn't Shay traveling today? So she didn't have a live, maybe? Usually I never miss them, but today I did if she had one. Yeah, that's what I thought. I saw her Happy New Year's announcement. She went somewhere. Right now, we're working on a customer's pen named Brooke, and this is her Rapture resin blank, and it is all kind of full of.
Is that
Glitter.
Is that Loch Ness or?
I don't remember the name. I peeled it off.
Loch Ness. Folklore.
The Loch Ness Folklore from Rapture Resins.
Yeah, Rapture Resins has a variety of different glitter blanks, and he uses a different combination. Some opalescent, some have more gold tone to it. Some are solid color with like all kinds of colors in it. And then this series here was called the Folklore series, and it had all silver glitter with different colors. There was a pink one and a green one, and what other color was in that series? There was a color called Senator, which is like a periwinkle blue or purple. So depending on how you look at it, it looked either blue or purple. Very gorgeous. And so those are also available at raptureresins.com website. You can purchase them and have them sent directly to us, and we will turn them. Occasionally, I will pick up a few here and there for our Wild Wednesday pen drops to make it easy. So they're already there, but it's kind of, with those drops, it's spin the wheel, and if your name comes up, you get the opportunity to buy.
In other words, Carrie's inviting everybody to Wild Wednesday.
Wild Wednesday. They're fun. You just never know what I'm going to have. I try and claim blanks from different casters and bring them in case you might have missed a drop, or because they're very popular. Or you can go in there yourself. We post in our Facebook. Yeah, some drop in our group, some drop a notification that they are having it, and so you can go there and check those out.
Speaking of popular, if you have not seen the new movie Wicked yet, you've got to see it. It has to be one of the most well done movies that I have seen in, I can't even tell you how long.
I wanted to show Tim, and we didn't get to go to the theater. I saw it in the theater with my daughter-in-law just before Thanksgiving weekend when I went down there to help them. And because my son is in Korea on a TDY, when you leave. So she got a babysitter, and we went out and saw the movie. And I wanted to see it. I love the Wizard of Oz and all things that. I've seen Wicked the musical, but I don't remember a lot. And so we went to see it, and I had to download the album. I had to listen to the music the whole way home. Loved it. So I said, Tim, you need to see this. I don't like going to movies. So I'm like, okay.
I don't like what?
Going to the movies.
Yeah, not too much.
See, I was right. So, so it came up that on New Year's Eve, it was available for purchase. So New Year's Day, when Tim was feeling a little bit better, I said, we need to watch this movie. It's really good. I think you'd enjoy it. Okay. So we bought it, and I think it was New Year's Day we watched it, or the day after New Year's Day. And
yeah, I think it was the second.
And he loved it. Kevin loved it. Kevin likes all things Wizard of Oz as well, so I knew he would. But Tim loved the music, loved the whole story.
It was freaking awesome. Not one boring part of the whole show.
And if you've seen the Broadway show, either on tour or in New York, it goes into a little bit more detail on some things that happen there. And so that's what's so great about it. The bad thing is it's part one. So now you have to say part two until there. And I was at visiting another Turner, Poshy Pens, and the owner of that shop said she went to go see it with her daughter and said, part two, Why? It's like, I'm totally agreement. Why? But couldn't you wait like a month and then come out?
Yeah, Cindy, it was amazing, wasn't it?
A year. You have to wait a year now to see the second part. Which,
I was very impressed how well they did it.
why? That's all I said too. Why?
No.
I don't want to wait. I don't want to wait.
What's the first musical you liked, Cindy? Grease. I still haven't seen Grease.
Yes, you have.
No, I haven't.
Travolta.
I haven't seen it.
Oh, that was like the theme of everything growing up.
I know in 1978, I think it was, or 79, the
78.
Park Players put on Greased Lightning as one of the songs from the show, and they did it on stage, acted it out, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, what's that from? Somebody said, Grease. It's got Vinnie Barbarino and Olivia Newton-John in it. I'm like, oh, okay. And I never saw it. Still haven't seen it to this day.
That's all I remember.
That's Sha Na Na, isn't it?
No, he sang it in the classroom one day.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. Welcome back, Cotter. Remember? Oh my God.
The Robber Bridegroom. Never heard of that. One of my favorite growing up was Brigadoon. I thought that was
Funny
cool.
thing, before I met Tim, about maybe 6 months, I was in the musical Brigadoon with the local town players. My friend Hornswoggled me into going and doing it. He said that was his favorite. I was in that.
Yeah.
I was in that.
Phantom of the Opera was awesome. Yeah, Joe, I've still never seen Grease. Actually, I haven't even seen Saturday Night Fever. And I love the Bee Gees. Loved all the music from it, but never saw the show yet. And I grew up in the disco era. Phantom of the Opera was awesome. Music was incredible. You know, Andrew Lloyd Webber is one of the most richest musician alive. He's made billions off of his shows.
Can I borrow your muscles for a minute?
Yep.
Maybe not. Never mind.
We had the cassette from Phantom of the Opera and had this Honda Accord that we played it in back in the 80s. Oh, I think we wore that cassette tape out.
That was Donna Summer.
Well, that too, but I mean, when we lived in the Navy out there in Bangor. All right, there it is. Yeah. I'll tell you what, Joe, though, I did see Jaws 45 times. There it is.
I lived in New York, and we used to go to the beach in Long Island where that was filmed. So that was kind of a freaky summer that year.
I see a little bit of a line right in there that I need to correct.
Ooh, let's see if this will work.
Yeah, wait till we visit the leopard scope.
Oh,
Ooh, man, that'll be crazy.
so see if we can.
All right, and now that we do that,
So,
we have to sort of revisit all those steps to shine that up. And that won't take long because we got just a little tiny piece to do.
nope, that's not it either.
The very first movie I saw as a kid was Chitty Chitty Bang Bang that I can remember. I'm sure I might have seen others, but no recollection. I loved scary movies when I was a kid because I loved to be scared. But now as an adult, I don't even like to watch them because I know too much and they're not scary to me. All right, let's walk this one over to the leopard scope. We can really check out the sparkles. Leopard scope coming up. There it is. Beautiful. And that is called the TIE Fighter. That's the cut on there, the TIE Fighter.
let's see how much.
All right, let me pull these bushings out of here. Put these in the packet. And they'll be finished up very soon and shipped on out of here. Let's see. What do I got over here? Okay, this one here, right, baby? Yeah, here we go. This one here is. Okay, let me sand this one off. Blue White Snowflake. This is going to be a Dawn Van Dyne blank of Castaway Creation.
Whew.
Let's see, how long is this supposed to be? 5 inches. How long is it really? It is 5 1/4. So I need to cut a sliver off at either end. All right, let's drill some holes for the bushings. Hey, Rebecca, how you doing? How was Power World tonight? Hopefully they did good with the game update and didn't break it. Fun as always. All right. I missed a bunch of those chats going by. Let's make sure we're not missing anything here. I got a funny story about Mary Poppins, Lawrence. Had to restart the server, so started from the beginning. Oh, Kevin. Hello, my honor. I have not been on the ark lately. You know, I've been sick. Today's really the first day that I have felt energy and felt good and not coughing too much. Still don't have a lot of lung capacity, but it's growing each day, so that's good. All right. But I need to get in there because it's fun. All right, here we go. Blower on. Let's make this baby round. Yeah, Rebecca, you can hear now and think now and all that good stuff. Yeah, we'll have to talk about that, Kevin.
Have a good night, Joe. I hope that goop helps you a lot. I know it does me.
Good night, Joe. Have a good evening. Appreciate you being here as always. Okay, what are we doing on this one? We are doing fat bats 0.60, prefers chunky pens, medium to thick. That definitely be a 0.60, and one window pane. Very nice. We're glad you're here, Joe. See how far we're getting down already. 0.67. A bit more to go. Point 0.62. We're almost there. Yeah, this young lady here likes she wants a fat bat, which is a thicker bat this way. So it's a baseball bat end, but it's a thicker baseball bat end, and sort of looks like that end of a kid's plastic oversized baseball bat. That's sort of what it's named after. The fat bat. Let's see how we're getting for a measurement here. About a 0.65. Point 0.63. We're getting there. On the money. All right, now we're going to do what's called a single pane window, 5 inches long. 2.5 is our center. We're going to come out to a little fat 7/8. There we go. Yeah, wicked, man. Still got that in my head. Might have to watch that in the car on the way down to Galveston. You know, we had a little bit of flurries today, and I'm heading out of town Thursday through. I'm going to Vegas, going to New York, coming back, and then we're driving to Galveston to get on the Disney ship on the 15th. So we'll be all over the place at this point. You know, absolutely, Christina. And the reason we do this will be really evident once we shine it all up, because the whole idea is it sort of makes the middle of a Don Van Dyne blank look like a snow globe. That's the whole idea anyway. So you can see all the the glitter and the swirls and the flakes and all that kind of stuff in there. Super simple, easy to hold, a lot of visual bang for the buck kind of thing. Rather than a bunch of fancy turning getting in the way, you just get to really see this gorgeous blank. Yes, ma'am, Christine. I agree with you 100%. Yeah, those are good, Lawrence. Those are good. Haven't seen either one of those for a long time, however. All right. I got all the rough edges out. Now we come for the real work. Thank you, Rebecca. Don Van Dyne, Castaway Creations, created the blank.
I have a green one and a yellow one.
Carrie says she has a green one and a yellow one. Of what, I don't know, but
That.
of this. Green and yellow of this one. So the ends are green and yellow?
Yep.
Oh, they're either all green or all yellow.
Who's asking?
Rebecca was just commenting how pretty this is.
It is.
Yes, his blanks are very fun. I'm with you, Christina. I know when I first started turning, I thought I had to create all these fancy cuts and swirls and all this kind of stuff. And what I found out over time is everybody really likes a super comfy pen to fit in their hand and not hurt. And then we started coming up with, wow, maybe these pens should be sort of ergonomic, you know, so that you can hold them for a long time, because I know some people really diamond paint for a long time. So that's why we come up with the designs, the ends, and all that kind of stuff. And literally nearly every pen that leaves this shop is less than 1 ounce, which blows me away. It's super light. 32 grams or less is usually what they're going out. Flippers, excuse me. Flippers, which are, 4 inches, 4 1/4, will go out at 27 or 28 grams, which is like a little more than 3/4 of an ounce. Yeah, one thing I like about his paw prints are 3D printed, and they look cool from both sides. And if it's super clear, you can see them through the sides of it, through the side of the paws. Got to refill my water bottle here. Getting sort of dry. Well, we've had the heater running in the shop all day, and we're all the way up to 68 degrees, which doesn't seem this cold in here. It actually seems very comfortable. What do you think, babe?
What? It's comfortable now.
Comfortable in here? Good. Yeah, absolutely. It was 65 degrees when I got in here this morning, and it's so cold outside because we got a big garage door. And even though it's insulated, it's still, lets cold in or lets heat out, depending on how you look at it. And so I've had the little space heater on here, not blowing. I do have a space blower that will heat this place to 90 degrees in about 10 minutes, but I don't want to waste that propane and all that kind of stuff. So we've just been gently warming it up all day. And it's going to be down to not minus, but 12 degrees tonight. Okay. Oh, yes, that looks pretty. Wow, he has got the glitter stacked in there. Look at that. We're going to look at this under the microscope, man. He has got super cool snowflakes in there. All right, this is scope worthy.
Scope worthy.
Scope worthy. Here we are at the leopard scope. And there's an end. And you can see, let me make sure this is focused super tight. There we go. I don't know what confetti he's got in there, but there's a lot of glitter in there of those little snowflakes. And over in here.
Different snowflakes than what you used before.
Yeah.
That just lays in there. Really
Look at that snowflake perfectly laying on that flake or that shaving. That's cool. Look at that one.
Sorry.
He is purdy. And of course, more of this on the end. Got some holographic glitter in there too. Pretty cool. Very cool. Very cool blank. Very cool. Let me pull the diaper off of here. All right, let me pull the bushings out of this one. And this was a redo from Don. He had a couple of blanks that didn't work out so well, and he resupplied everybody all their blanks and turning them, and they're just gorgeous. All right. It is very gorgeous in person. It is really gorgeous. It looks very wintry too with the blue and the white and the clear. Looks like ice. All right, everybody. We appreciate you being here tonight. Chilly Sunday night across the country. Always a pleasure to have fun, chat about some things and all that good stuff. But I want everybody to be warm and healthy and safe throughout the week. We probably will go live again tomorrow. I'll probably turn some pens during tomorrow too. I'll sneak out of my day job and go turn a few things and try to get ahead a little bit before I leave on Thursday. Anyway, everybody, have a great evening. Carrie is not nearby, so she can't say goodnight, but have a great evening. Bye-bye. See you tomorrow.